Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Intuitive Healing. My name is Bianca, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can develop your intuition. Now you might be thinking, is that even possible? I'm not psychic, I don't have psychic gifts, and you might be thinking, can you even develop a gift? Well, actually I believe that everyone has psychic gifts. We've just forgotten how to use them. So I'm living proof that you can develop your psychic gifts because it's called your intuition. And I know for a fact that learning how to use your intuition or developing your intuition is a skill that can be learned. So I've said this in many of my other videos, and I'm going to say it again because I really believe that this is a foundation of understanding that is so important and relevant to your intuition. So that is that energy is everything and everything is energy. Now this belief has also been proven by science to be true. So science can now see under a microscope that all living things and all living organisms contain an energy field around them. And we can study this information stored in these electromagnetic energy fields. So having this knowledge means that we can perceive energy as a language. It's a language that we're able to decode and learn from. So this is what I've been doing, and I believe what other psychics have been doing, whether we've been conscious of it or not. So whilst this is new, well, it's a new discovery to science, it's definitely not new to humans. You see, intuition is a survival skill. It's not a spiritual intention. I've quoted this from one of my favorite books at the moment, or maybe of all time, The Autonomy of the Spirit by Caroline Myss. So thanks, Mylène at the Medicine Wheel in Bondi, for gifting me this book. I absolutely love it. If you haven't read it, I suggest go and get it. So everything that Caroline writes about in the book deeply resonates with me, and it's what I know to be true for myself. So I'm going to repeat that quote again, which is, I just really want it to sink in, yeah? So it's, intuition is a survival skill. It is not a spiritual intention. You see, humans have been using their intuition and developing their so-called psychic gifts, either consciously or unconsciously, in everyday life, in everyday situations and events. And experiencing traumatic events can actually awaken your intuition, especially if you were to question or reflect on something of why something's happened to you. The good news is you don't need to actually experience a trauma or something traumatic to develop your intuition. You can actually use techniques such as meditation or other kind of reflective states to better receive the energy and the messages that your intuition is giving you. So seeing your intuition from an objective state will help you interpret the impressions that you receive. So I've discussed ways that your intuition might show up for you in my other video post that I posted a few weeks ago. I'll put the link above or in the description box below, so you can check it out there if you haven't already. So what do I mean by seeing your intuition from an objective state? Well, when we let go of any emotional charge or attachment towards a situation, you'll be better able to receive the symbolic language that your intuition is telling you. So an example of this would be, let's say you're listening to a person who you don't know, and they're talking about a situation in their life that's pretty serious for them, and they have a lot of emotional attachment towards it. Now, after listening and observing from an objective place, it's really easy for you to see how they can help themselves in the situation. You might even be able to offer some advice, and you just have a clear solution to their issue. However, if you were bogged down in that same situation and you had lots of emotional attachment towards it or beliefs around it, then you're probably only going to be seeing things from one perspective, and your intuition might be giving you all these signs from everywhere saying, you know, do this, do that, do this, but you're unreceptive to them. So now you're probably thinking, how do I meditate? I don't meditate. Well, I only started meditating in my 30s. In my 20s, I was way too active to sit down and do nothing. However, what I now realize is that I used to run in my 20s. I had a daily routine of running about 10K a day, and this was my meditation. So meditation can simply be about being present in the moment and coming to the awareness that your thoughts are just thoughts. They're the mind running old programs, and it thinks in the past and of the future. It's never present. So through this awareness, that you're able to start to realize that coincidences aren't random. Every time you choose and act upon your intuition or impulse, your intuition will grow stronger. So knowing that you're following your intuition to guide you through everyday life situation gives the message that you trust your intuition, and therefore the signs that you will receive will be much clearer. I've personally asked my intuition, asked my higher self to show up for me by giving me a physical sign. So now that's what I get. I kind of get a little physical jolt from for a yes answer to my questions. It's kind of weird, but anyway, it works. Another way I developed my intuition, or that you can develop your intuition, also so-called psychic gifts, is through a clean diet. Eating whole vegetables, fruits, and good fats, cutting out all those processed foods, non-GMO, organic. This allows you to raise your vibration and for your body to become a clear channel to receive higher messages or receive messages from your higher self and tap into that universal knowledge. I would really love to hear any personal ways you've developed your intuition, or if you have psychic gifts or know of anyone that has psychic gifts, how they've received them. What I do know is that our intuition is always guiding us to health and to the path of least resistance. So follow it and you'll witness miracles. If you liked anything that I've mentioned in this video, be sure to let me know by giving me a thumbs up or giving the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell if you want to be notified of my next video upload. I'm kind of feeling the next video might be about universal law, some of the universal laws, a bit of manifestation and universal law of balance. So I'll see where the energy flows over the next few weeks anyway. So as always, listen and follow the guidance of your intuition. From my heart to yours, the light I see in you is the light I see in me. We are one. Namaste.